rhyme book and read the composition. I could truly give about the competition. I'm in another atmosphere, I'm on another mission. Yeah, you know that boy Logic put pen to page like a petition. You always switching up your whole position. I can see it in your face like an esthetician. Food for thought, it's the highest caliber nutrition. Everything come out my mouth, that's my own cognition. I got out the hood, then got money in addition. I remember when that boy ain't had no pot to. They wouldn't let me in, so I never asked permission. Tours like a war, I'm getting minimum 5 mil permission. Hit the ignition and beat the emission. Like a clinician more than a musician. My flow rare like a first edition. Report for dismission. Everything I ever thought of, it came to fruition. King of the transition. We never switch and peep the acquisition, no omission. Your lyrics dry it in the prepare for collision. Then the satellite that's on an orbiting mission.
I remember we didn't have any permission. Never forget it, we on a mission. I remember that they didn't.
It's week 15 of the 2047 season. And at center stage, it's the Raiders' leader at quarterback. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the
All bye weeks now in the rear-view mirror. We are full speed ahead in the race for the postseason. Week 15 is underway on EA Sports. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. And we'll get a look at their signal caller playing in his 7th season.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They go play action here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Here's 2nd and 11. Throwing the out route complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
They're set up at the 35 now. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Throwing now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board, and the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. The Packers send out their punting unit. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. And we'll take a glance at their 7th-year QB.
As you take the field coming off of a real late season bye, you just want to maximize what last week was all about. Making sure that physically, mentally, emotionally, you're recharged so you can go attack the final stretch of this season.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Complete out to the right. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 19. Completed over the middle. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's good for a Raiders first. Back now, pressure on its way. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They are throwing it again. Complete out to the right side. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. He'll throw it yet again. Completed to his running back. And they bring him down around the 34.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. The 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
From the red zone now. It's his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. So we're through one as ever. We're back and excited to start this 2nd quarter. You excited? We're excited. Raiders in a nice spot here to put up some points. The give here on 2nd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Goal to go. It's a pass play. Cut near the goal line. And he's going to be marked down about 4 yards away from that 1st down marker.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
They'll try and punch it in. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Raiders get the game's first points here in the 2nd. That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Packers taking the field now. Their 2nd series of the game coming up. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
They had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Back to the well again. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Gets him those 3 yards back, but it brings up 3rd and 10 now.
transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up. On now comes their punter. And this will be his second effort of the contest. Nice punt here, up and angled towards the sideline. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at the Raiders offense. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And, Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
Throwing from the gun here. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
It's second and 8.
From the 29. He finds Woods. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders take a 13-0 lead. That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders double their lead to 14. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all, so they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. To throw it on first down. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. And it's the Packers with second and 6. From the 34. Finds a man right side.
Now that is a potential drive killer. Defenders all over that one. Kept him from getting vertical after the catch.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Dropping back to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Punting muted out now. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. He has it at the 13. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Nice 12-yard pickup on the return. And it'll be Raider football. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, well, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Raiders boat racing them to the halftime locker room. That one right down the middle. And the Raiders stretch their lead to 21. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. out now runs the Packer offense. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback in his offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup. Leaves him facing 4th and 4. So out now comes the punter. And he'll try to hit this one well. And this one is crushed. Wow, beautiful punt here. That is going to go for 60-plus. And he gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's complete to Coleman out left. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Trying again following the sack. He puts everything behind this one.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Third and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Pass play on 1st and 10. Connection made to Coleman. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Trying to work quickly now.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 23-yard line.
Second and 1. Finds him over the middle. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Coleman with the grab. And he will take this in. Touchdown! The Raiders get more points to end a lopsided first half. That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders grow their lead yet again. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. He'll throw it. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away. We're at halftime here. Well, I hope everybody was lightning quick, ready to grab a refill or a bite to eat, because no halftime report this week. Everyone's set to get the third quarter underway. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. It really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. 2nd and 4. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Short pass brought in. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a Vegas 1st down. Throwing it again here. Complete out to the right. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 30 yards on that one. And that's good for Raiders 1st.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field, because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Catch is made in close. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Give now to the running back. And he hauls it across for the Las Vegas touchdown. The lead coming out of halftime. Now they'll try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders continue piling on to this lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. And he's tackled for a short gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. From the 32. Finds his man over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They're now set for 1st and 10. Now looking to throw. Brought in right side. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Offense to the line for 2nd down. They go play action here. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
No place to go, so he just threw it away.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, Coaches know, got to execute and convert on these third downs.
Fields this one at the 3. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. They're out and set, 1st and 10. First throw for the backup now. He finds Woods. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That's good for Las Vegas. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They're throwing it. Catch made over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That's the end of the 3rd. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 42. Gets this to Woods. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
To throw here on 1st down. Finds Woods. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that's a Vegas 1st down. From the red zone now. Hauled in left side. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. They are throwing it again. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Raiders are running them out of the building. That one right down the middle. And the Raiders tack on 7 more to their lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Packers all set to get back out there. And with this loss already assured, they at least want to find some points and avoid being shut out. First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing it to start this drive. It is caught left side. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Play action on first down. Completed to his running back. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Caught by the open man. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there, and it'll be first down, Packers.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Packers hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Another try following the sack. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. They're out now, ready to punt it. So this one goes out of bounds inside the 20, but not by much. They're giving him the 18-yard line. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Has it downfield, working the left. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing from the gun here. He's taking a shot towards the end zone. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Still sticking with the passing game. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Third down and 10 yards to go.
He's dropping back to throw. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's cut beyond the marker. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? And gets him the first on fourth down. Ali, and the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Raiders throwing 6 more on the blowout. That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders continue adding on to that lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all, so they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. All right, one more snap to play here. One final shot here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. The Black Hole can take that party over to the Vegas Strip as the Raiders...